Hey guys, today we're going to be playing some Talos Principle. It's a puzzle game, for those of you that don't know. I'm huge into puzzle games. It's really a genre of games that I... a little bit. 2 seconds, it's not even close to where I need it. It's going to sound really terrible, but I gotta move it closer. There we go. That should be closer to where I want it. That way I can speak right into it. I'm not going to speak like that, of course, the whole time. But as you can see right there, it's the mic. It's pretty great. It could stand to be a tad closer. Sorry about all this pre-stream malarkey going on here. But it looks like our stream is now online. And we're going to go ahead and get started here. Now, we do have a lot of Steam Workshop content that I could, in fact, play, but it's not showing up here right now because I haven't restarted my mod client, which is, here we go, we'll move this down a little bit, which is, of course, the client that all the mods run in, so you're not going to have to be seeing any of that. I'm actually going to have to move the pop filter down a little bit so I can see the chat. There we go. Hopefully something like that. Something like that. There we go. Now hopefully this is an alright balance. That way I can see the chat. You can hear me. Let's go ahead and play the Talos Principle. Now, I didn't put up my little purple box that I normally have in the corner for if people follow me, and that's because really it's just kind of in the way. I'm not getting enough followers to really justify having a box in the corner to make a huge deal out of it. So maybe in the future, if I get a decent amount of followers, maybe then. Loading child program parameters. Am I like a baby? I think I'm a baby. Starting child process. Ready. This game looks beautiful. Look at that sweet motion blur. And we're in the game. Alright. Neat.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
So we have some art on the wall here, some Roman art, I believe. Also, in case you guys are wondering, those of you who may have played the game before, I do in fact have the color settings, actually. That's a thing. Where was it? I don't remember. It was here. I have the color set to vivid because, like, I'll show you standard. Like, that's fine. It's just fine, I guess. But I just thought vivid looked better, so I'm gonna turn that back on really quick. Just because I thought it looked a lot nicer. And brighter. And it's a puzzle game. It doesn't need to be dark. So we're gonna leave it on. I'll leave it on all bright. So this is a puzzle game. And yeah, I'm a dork for puzzle games. Huge dork for like Portal and all that stuff. Why can't I? There we go. I was gonna say I thought I could use the trigger. The trigger for this. Hold on, my controller cord is all tangled. Here we go. Puzzle was solved. Yay. We did it. We solved the first puzzle. Oh, hello. Looks like we got a little bumbly boo there. Not entirely sure what to do about you. Do I jam you, or should I try and sneak around you and jam your buddy? I don't know what the protocol... Oh, God. Maybe that's wrong. I just got a status thing that just says suck at puzzles. I don't know if it means stop or what, but I'm gonna jam you. Oh, there's another jammer. There we go. Spatial awareness is okay. Thank you very much for noticing, game. Ooh, we have a QR code. I don't know where I am, but there's something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. Dude, puzzle games are sweet. Also, there's a ladder that just puts me back where I started. Okay, that's fine. Totally cool.
All across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome. And within each, I have hidden a sigil.
Let me turn this down a tad bit, because it is late.
It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
I'm trying to find a good balance here, because like on one hand it's late, but on the other hand you guys need to hear the audio. A little bit here, I'll turn it down just a tiny bit more. Right there. Like there. Because I figured there's subtitles for him, so even if you can't really hear him, it could be worse. I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I'm terrified to put one foot in front of the other lest I fall through the floor. I feel like I'm moving awfully fast. Like, is sprint stuck on? Why am I moving so fast? Hold on. My sprint button literally does nothing. Is my controller buggy? Yeah, my sprint isn't. Jump, sprint, use it. Okay. Let's try that. There we go. Why is that sprint? I feel like A should be. Why is that jump? See, that makes sense when I'm sprinting, but I don't know. I like the other control scheme better. Ugh. Can I use that and like have it work? There we go. My controller was just stuck. Here we go. Looks like we have little signs that show us kind of where we're going. Looks like it's an easy puzzle, I guess, is what it means. We get the L-shaped block. Only the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we... I don't know. That's copyrighted. It's definitely copyrighted. Probably can't sing that. So, I mean, I guess we'll just kind of walk the jammers on through. Except for you. And grab ourselves a puzzle piece. Okay, that makes sense. Neat. We've done it. We've done it. Yeah.
Each brings you closer to eternity.
Is that so? Closer to eternity, huh? Alrighty then. I'm just gonna have to take your word on that, Dad. I mean, I would assume he's like Dad of some form, you know. He's kind of a, you know, like a fatherly figure being God and all. Also, I should probably mention that what he was talking about, these are sigils of our name. His name is Elohim. I don't know exactly how to pronounce his name. Hopefully I'm not the only one that pronounces it wrong, because that's probably wrong. There is another game made by the same company called Sigils of Elohim, which, oh my god, hold on. 2 seconds, my virus thing is having to pop up. There we go. If we look back at, there it is. This thing. They made a game that was purely, it was purely this part of the game, like where you take the shapes and you put them in the little cubes. So, yeah, that was kind of a shout out to their original game. was what that was, his little line there. And he does reference it a couple times. And I'm not really good at those kind of puzzle games. Like, my brain doesn't really work like that. It works more of the bigger, I mean, I guess it does. Like, puzzle game's a puzzle game's a puzzle game. But, you know, it doesn't come as naturally to me, I suppose, as these types of puzzle games. These just make more sense in my brain. So tell me what you guys think about vivid mode. Like, I showed you an example of the difference between vivid and not. And I just think this looks a lot brighter and more pleasant. So, oh, it looks like that switch. I mean, I turned him off and I knew that, but I mean, yeah, I can take this now. Use it to jam the Bumbly-Boo. I'm gonna call them the Bumbly-Boos because that's what they remind me of. Or Bumbly-Boos. I don't know. I don't know what a Bumbly-Boo is. It's just a word that reminds me of big round things.
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
Thank you, Elohim, or Father, God, guy. Thanks. I'm glad that you're proud of me. Striding the beaten path. So yeah, the reason I wanted to play this game, in case you're wondering, is one, because as I said, I'm kind of a geek for puzzle games. So that obviously is part of it. But the other part of it is that while not only am I a geek for puzzle games, but I'm a geek for this style of puzzle game, I guess. Whoa, whoa, bro. Let's trap you in there. And bam. Oh, I missed. And in case you're wondering, I have played the first little bit of this game. In case you're wondering why I'm just speeding through like a madman. It's because I've already played this bit of the game. So, I'm not even trying to be speedy about it. It's just I know how to do it. So, I'm just kind of, I guess I just understand how it works, you know? Like, it's one of those things. So, as we progress through the game, it will get significantly harder. Obviously. Like, this is the tutorial area, teaching you how the game works. This kind of reminds me of Illuminati a little bit, with that freaky eyeball that's made out of the ASCII text, the ASCII text, I don't know. But anyways, these are the little terminal things. They're kind of cool. They have these scattered about, and they're kind of lore boxes, and they give you little quizzes and things like that, and it's really cool. I think they're fun. I'm gonna, you know, since I'm streaming, I'm probably gonna take the time to read through all of them because it's interesting. It's a lot of good information, and there's cool stories and stuff in these terminals that, of course, when you're doing Let's Plays, lots of people don't really care to know. And you can interact with them, and it'll interact as if you're talking to a person. So let's just start off with hi. Hi. Type help for a list of available commands. Help. So as you can see, we have a list of commands there. Let's do run MLA. Loading Milton Library Assistant. Initiating plain language interface. Hello, guest. How can I serve you today? Do you understand what I'm saying? Understand is a strong way to put it, but yes. Describe your functions. The Milton Library Assistant is designed primarily to sort and classify data in the library archive. Secondarily, it facilitates user interaction with library resources via an intuitive human language interface. It also provides powerful networking and troubleshooting functions. Your query? Let's see, how long has this system been running? The system has been active for 9999 years. How old are the library archives? Library resource publishing dates range from July 1st, 1995 to June 27th, 203F. So I'm assuming the year is either super far in the future or some weird time paradoxy kind of thing. What is the current status of your library archive? There are 47 million resources in archive, taking up 5.4212750 petabytes of disk space. That is approximately the size of 30 billion photos, 7 million minutes of HD video, or the entire internet in 2003. However, the majority of library resources are corrupted or invalid. 10.69544751 gigabytes of uncorrupted resources are indexed. What are these terminals? Terminals provide access to the library. What caused the data corruption? Progressive data corruption is inevitable in any system over time. Additionally, a large number of inconsistencies were detected during sorting, leading to greater than average data invalidation. Can you respond to queries in the outside world? My knowledge is limited to the data in the library archive. You can ask about other topics, but my responses may be limited. That is fair, since you are in fact a terminal. Who is Elohim? Or Elohim? Elohim? I don't know. Elohim is a noun for God or gods in modern and ancient Hebrew. What am I? You're logged in with a guest account. Where am I? You are currently in a support session with the MLA Human Interface Module. Or MLA Human Language Interface Module. Your library archive session may be resumed at any time. What is the first word of the last sentence you wrote? I'm sorry, I'm only able to process and respond to basic subject, verb, object syntax. Are you able to take offense? You cannot insult me. Let's go ahead and read welcome.eml, or open it, I guess. Hi again. I'm sorry if I was a little odd in the meeting. I know you were nervous, but the truth is that so was I. This may be hard for you to believe, but you intimidate me. You're so young and you've already accomplished so much. If your situation wasn't so grim, I might even be jealous. There's also something I want to clarify. I realize that, nominally speaking, I'm head researcher here. But this is your project and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know, you're not used to working like this, but as of today, you're in charge. No pressure. Let's do this. Nadia. It's a cool name. Let's do Athena 6. Chapter 6, Athena in the Garden of Hesperides? Hesperides? I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, and I got a new item in my Steam library. What do you know? Or in my inventory, I mean. Do not trust them, but they move. So I guess that's supposed to be corrupted text, that first bit. Do not trust them. They moved with such grace, such nobility, that it was hard not to follow them further into the strange garden of gears and cogs. They led her to a place where crowns of the brass trees seemed to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a smaller tree, made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grew a single golden apple. This apple, the nymphs said in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness, and true wisdom. That is a hard word to read at 10:40 at night. Deathlessness. Many heroes, and not a few villains, have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the morality of the world, and true wisdom its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Hercules, bunch of corrupted bullcrap, gazing upon the stars and wept. So I guess we'll never know the whole thing, but that's kind of cool. I like that they're using a lot of like Greek mythology and stuff, and Hebrew and other. I'm assuming it's a lot of Hebrew because Elohim's kind of the main guy. There's probably a lot of like Old Testament-y kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm excited to see where it goes. It looks like Athena is Greek, so I'm assuming it's a mix of Greek and Jewish. I don't know what the religious stance is of this game, and it really doesn't matter. But it's cool that they're adding history is the point. Figure it out. The way I see it, the world doesn't come with a manual. You gotta figure it out for yourself. A bit here, a bit there, and put it together. Try to make sense of it. I'm pretty sure there is a truth, but that doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world, and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus, it's good for your brain. Anyways, just some rambling thoughts for your old man. Or from your old man. Don't let this stuff get you down. You're young. You've got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dad. I've already run all of these, so I guess we're going to move on. But these are super cool. Oh, I can press B to access my journal? Oh, so I can like read them again at a later date. That's cool. That's awesome. I love that. Way to go, game. That's super cool. And I can see the sprint didn't break. That's nice. Let me know what you guys think of the vivid colors. I can turn them off if it like bugs you, if it's too aggressively bright. Or if you want me to leave them, I can do that too. Let's see, did I? Oh, I missed something. I totally missed some stuff. I got 100% it because I'm a freaking dork. I don't see where the other puzzles would be. Are they? Oh, they're right here. I see. Poking a sleeping lion.
You do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
But I want to finish it now. I wanna. Let's see. He's trapped by that jammer. And that's a boom bot. The ones that blow up. So let's think about this here for a second. If I trap him from all the way over here, does that mean I can take this one? Okay, and he doesn't go boom. I can jam you from the other side, I think. Or no, I'll open this door. Unjam you. Okay, I was right. Okay. I was gonna say, I think I kind of remember this. I kind of remember this puzzle. But hopefully, like, eventually I'm gonna get to a point where I'm gonna need help. Like, and I guess the policy on, like, spoilers and help for me is, if I'm stuck for more than, like, 10 minutes on a puzzle, like, if I'm getting to the point where I just look frustrated, please help. Unless I say otherwise, like if I look pissed off because I'm so stuck, please help. You know, like there comes a point where you guys gotta say like, look, this isn't fun to watch anymore, and you just gotta do it. Like, I get that. Like, as much as I want to conquer all of these by myself, you're the ones who are watching, so keep that in mind if I'm like painfully stuck. So where are these freaking other sigils at? Where are they? Here's one of them. People. Let's try that. And bloop. See what the goal is here. I think I see what to do. This one, I remember, took me, God, such a freaking long time the first time I did it. Like, I was honestly so lost. And really, I probably should have played this game blind the whole way through the first time. But, you know, it wasn't really in the cards for me at the time. I'm glad that now, especially since my grades are actually solid right now, I can actually afford to do stuff like this. So I can actually sit down and just play this game. Because that was the reason that I stopped. It wasn't because I didn't enjoy the game, but I just, you know, I had no time. So now I have time to actually play this game, and we can... This is the only world I've beaten, by the way, so after this puzzle, really, like, I've beaten everything I know. So now you can rest at ease knowing that I don't just walk through.
Perhaps this trait will serve you well in times to come.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, now maybe I can sit down and, you know, kind of... Oh, God. It's switching to keyboard controls. I'm just trying to move my stream thing up just so I can keep track of the time. Just so I know for myself how long I've been playing. So it's moved up now, we're all good. But yeah, anyways, to finish what I was saying, I'm excited to have time to actually play through this game because I really like this game. This is really nice. Whoa.
And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
Looks like we get ourselves a cube. And we almost have all the pieces to this thing. Then we get a cube eventually. Yeah, I actually don't remember after that world. I don't remember what it is we're doing. I suppose we'll just go in world order. Like, as you can see, we've beaten world 1, 100%ed it. Oh wait, there's a star? There's a star somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know what the stars are for. But I kind of want to get it. You know, I'll look around for a minute. I don't know where they are, what they're for, any of that. But I just kind of want to check, you know? Just to see. Just to see. Oh, hi. Whoa, totally missed the corner there. You know what? Maybe we'll come back for the stars on a later date. We should probably investigate. Well, we're here. I mean, I guess. I wish I had an idea of where the star was, so I knew which chamber to look in. Is it in one of the intermediate ones? I don't think so. I thought it was in one of the easy ones. I don't remember. It's probably good that I don't remember, quite frankly. It gives you guys something that I don't know to watch, you know? I would assume it's in the actual game world. Whoa. I rushed that a little fast.
The guardians of this land may harm you, but do not resent them, for they are my servants, and they challenge you only so that your faith might be strengthened.
What? Oh, I didn't even see the other guy. Crap. Okay, we've been in there. Have we been in here? No, this is the one we already checked. This is the one we just beat. Again, I'm not going to spend too long on this. Like, I get that it's not why you're here. It's me looking for stars and achievement hunting and, you know. I figure I might as well give it a shot, though. Oh my god. We're here. Might as well give it a shot. Okay. Guess it's not there. Let's just move on, shall we? Spend enough time derping around. I can come back and continue my derp arounds later. Continue my search for the... unless it's like right here. Just want to make sure it's not one of those. I do love that, like, you, like, while the game is linear and it's like, hey, well, you need to solve these puzzles, I love that it, like, lets you, you know, explore around for the other stuff. That it lets you kind of wander around and do what you want. It's super cool. Okay, let's go to World 2, shall we? There's only 3 puzzles. And a star, which if I find, that'd be fantastic. But, you know, if I don't find the puzzle piece or the star, it's fine. Why is this taking so long to load? Whoa. Whoa.
Let this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you.
What happened there? Do I have to... What? Do I have to turn VSync on for that or something?
You are free to walk amongst them and subdue them.
What happened? What? Do I have to freaking turn everything down, maybe? I don't know, like, I'm sorry that I'm totally just crashing the quality of this game, but I want to, you know, actually play World 2 without it making the weird wobbly ground thing. And, you know, like, if we totally ace the freaking level, then we can come back, and or if we ace it, then we don't have to come back. But, you know, if we... Maybe it's only this level? Yeah, see, here we go. That's fine. Apparently it's turning the graphics up that hurt. Alright, so that was weird. The weird quicksandy ground or whatever. Look at this, you can just wander about. Look at that, and there's like another island over there. There's even, what is that? Just a random terminal out here? Dude, I'll read the crap out of this. Mounting local disks failed. Okay, so list. Okay. Library archive is currently unavailable while resources are redirected. Use access comm portal to access network functions. Connecting to network drives. Error, network inaccessible. Yes, run the troubleshooter, of course. I want to figure out why the hell it's not working. Hello, guest. About Milton Library Assistant. Similar programs designed to facilitate interactive archive, providing powerful sorting and troubleshooting functionalities delivered via an intuitive human language interface. Troubleshoot. I think you'd like help accessing network functions. The most common cause of network problems is holding insufficient account privileges. What is the admin password? Trust no one? Admin password incorrect. Let's try admin. Odd. Yes, create a new admin account. In order to prevent unauthorized access, take control, or take a moment to prove you're not a bot. But I am a robot. Now be asked a series of inputs. To cohere with data protection legislation, you must consent that you have your responses used to develop a broad psychometric profile. Raw response data will be deleted immediately. Your profile will only be made available to other administrators. Okay. Please complete all fields quickly. Please answer instinctively. Time is a factor in this assessment. Begin certification program. Do it. 3, 2, 1. 1 plus 2 plus 2 equals 4. Yes. What is the subjective reaction to your image? Mountains. It's the best describes a person. A rational animal. You're walking through a desert and you come across a thirsty traveler. His eyes bulge from slow dehydration. You have water. Not sure how far it is to the next oasis. Offer him half of the water. That way you're both okay. Part 1 of the certification is now complete. You will receive notification when Part 2 has been generated. Let's go ahead and look at the error logs. See if maybe we can figure out what's wrong. John Milton. The day I oft remember when from sleep I first awoke. I found myself reposed under the shade of flowers, much wandering where and what I was, whence thither brought, and how. That reminds me of Shakespeare. We're actually reading Shakespeare in school right now, and that's what it's reminding me of, kind of the way that's written. The human machine. Let's read that. One day you discover that you're not a human being, but a machine. Your life so far was real. No one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. Wait, I'm confused. Your physical and mental capabilities are identical to those of an organic human being, but you were created in a lab. No one except you knows about this. Your family, your friends, they all think you're a regular human being like themselves. You could continue to live your life the way you are, and the way you have before, and nothing would change. How would you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. Does your concept of yourself change? Are you the same person you thought you were? Does your understanding of the world itself change? Do you reveal this information to others, or do you keep it to yourself? Why? No extensions will be granted, 1,500 to 2,000 words. 26th is the final deadline. I actually have a project due on the 26th, which is kind of funny. So let's see. A. Does my concept of self change? Am I the same person? I feel like, if you found out you were a robot, but nobody else knew, I guess I would have to have a bit more of a definite, am I 100% positive that I'm a robot, or is this just something that I feel really, really strong? I have a bunch of evidence that would technically back it up, but, is it, 100% this is what's happening kind of thing, or, is it something that I just think is happening? I would assume this is saying, this is happening. What do you do? And if this was happening, would my concept of self change? Probably a little bit, quite frankly, if I found out I was a robot. I still think I would be the same person, but I would just know that I'm a robot. Also, am I a robot, wearing human skin? If I told somebody I'm a robot, kind of jumping into C a little bit, if I told everybody that I was a robot, would I be able to prove to them that I'm a robot? Or would they just think I'm crazy? Because that would determine whether or not I would reveal it. If it's something I could prove, then I would probably reveal it to friends and family, things of that nature. But if I had no way to really prove it, and I wasn't 100% positive that I could tell them about this and they would believe me, I probably wouldn't tell them. And then does my understanding of the world change? I guess my determination of what it means to be a human would change a little bit. But I don't think my concept of the world would change. The world is the world, and that's just it. That's really cool. Glad I opened that. Okay, I guess we haven't done ARG solutions. All these calm people are driving me mad. Have they all suddenly turned into Buddha or something? I don't know the world had such reserves of sanctity. Though these latter-day I think it's Gautamas? I don't know, I'm gonna have to look up that word. Though these latter-day are at least being somewhat realistic. You know what's even worse? Those paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Shoot something? Shoot. Is it things? Stuff? I don't know. There's a T at the beginning of it, but that might be part of the scramble. What are they gonna do? Shoot. Though I have to admit, the overall response has been much better than I ever anticipated, to the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity if I wasn't such a grumpy old fart. This minority of total idiots is really messing up my final days. Anyways, the reason I'm writing this is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Dead is what we do best on this, or crazy is what we do best on this planet. That is true. Dead is not what we do best. Crazy is what we do best. I agree with that, quite frankly. Like, you might as well friggin' give it a shot. What? Oh, it's blank. Alright. Yeah, but I think I agree with that. He's like his saying of, like, everyone's being very optimistic, and I don't think he's wrong in saying that sometimes it's irritating that people are so hyper optimistic sometimes. But then again, you have to have a little bit of that, like, just to keep people calm. And I think he kind of mentioned, like, it's worse that they're like the super hyper crazy people. But I feel like if there wasn't the super hyper crazy people, then the rest of us would look crazy too. I can't tell if the documents on the terminals are all that's left from a larger archive, or are carefully designed to communicate some hidden truth. Whoa. Sign fell off. Is this the puzzle, or is this just a thing? Is this just a thing that happens? Oh, what is this?
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule, write letters to the future, so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now, bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
Pause this for 2 seconds, and I'm going to turn it up a tiny bit, actually. That way, maybe next time one of those comes up, you can actually hear her better. And because I realize, like, at this point, I think I'm good. As far as people wait, oh, hi. Recording. What? Hey, buddy, where are you going? Is that what I look like? I'm assuming that's what I look like. Is that me? Dude, where are you going? Dude. Dude, come back. No, I miss you. Oh, dude, that's cool. I don't know what that was, but it was neat. Whoa. Okay, let's solve some puzzles, shall we? Here we go. Green one, that should be. I'm assuming the green is like the difficult. Oh. I'm assuming these colors are like the difficulty levels. But I'm a little afraid to make that assumption because I could be very wrong. Maybe they're just categorized by the stage of the game that you find them? Like, who the hell knows? No, come back. Gotta jam it from as far away as possible. There we go. Oh crap, I need both of them. How did I know? Do I just follow you down and then... God, that kind of startled me. Slip through here. Something like this. There we go. Nice. It gives me a safe exit out. Nice. So the other green puzzle is this way, it looks like. Somewhere over here. Huh. The Hall of Widows. God, this game makes you think. Like, so much of this game is like, here's like a deep philosophical question. Now figure it out. Like, it makes you question humanity and stuff, and I like that. It's cool. It's neat that this game is like willing to, you know, break that wall. Oh crap. Nope. I figured out what I gotta do. Figured it out. I got it. I'm smart. I'm using my noggin. Using my freaking noggin. I'm learning. I'm learning with my special brain. Look at it go. Look at my brain. Is there a star? Is there a star? No? No star? I know there's a star here, but where? Okay, so it says that the yellow is here. What was that other... What was the other, sign then that, like, fell over back there? See, we got our JMU. We can turn you off, which is... What? I just turned you off. Oh, I turned you back on? Oh, wait. Maybe if we use you for something? I mean, it was off at the beginning for a reason. If it wanted us to leave it off, then... Oh, sweet. That's cool. It's really cool. Holy crap, that was... I'm glad my brain caught on to that so fast. I just thought, like, there's no way that they would have this huge opening like that and, like, start with the turret, which is normally, like, a bad thing, off. If there wasn't a good thing to do with it. You know? Like, you always kind of have to modify the environment, so if the environment has the thing off, turn it on. I don't know. I'm sure later that philosophy is going to go downhill. Let's see. Green thing is done. That's not green thing. What is green thing? What the hell is the green thing? Is it you?
There are mysteries in my garden, hidden roads and secret gates. If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
Alright, what have we unlocked here? What have we... Floor 0, huh? I'm underground?
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you. Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
Whoa. Holy crap, that's... What the f... I don't even know how to describe whatever that is. See, we're on world A, so we'd want to check world B next. Oh. That's cool. I mean, I guess if it doesn't hurt anything, we'll get the little... We'll start working on these doors now. You know, like, it couldn't hurt. And then we'll read the terminal. It's in our world. The last thing of our world. Part 2 of the certification program has now been generated. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Since only animals can be persons, a machine could never be a person. No. A person is under no authority other than that which they consent. That is true. The quality of the life of persons ought to be maximized. Yes. Value is discovered, indeed. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. Liberty of persons ought to be maximized. Liberty being like their rights? Yeah, I mean, I suppose values created, yes. I don't really have any time to like explain my answers, so can I scroll up and like... Okay, I mean, I guess we'll just do the ones I can see, because I kind of want to explain my answers so you understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. When it was saying like values discovered, I feel like if you were given a ball and someone said, now don't drop this ball, it's very valuable. You've just discovered that it is a valuable item, so you shouldn't drop it. Like, be careful. Like, they just told you it's valuable, so you've just discovered that it's a valuable thing. Or you grab this ball and they don't say anything about it. They're just like, here, will you hold this ball? And you hold it and it's made out of quartz. You found out you've discovered that it's valuable. The top question we can see here, persons deserve the talents they were born into. I said yes, because like really, if you didn't have talents and you didn't like, I guess, embrace what you were given at birth, like I play bass guitar, and so I play it in band at school, and I play with friends when I can outside of class and stuff. And so I'm trying to embrace that talent that I have. And I feel like if I didn't, like I wouldn't be good at what I'm good at if there wasn't like a purpose for it, I think. Like, I mean, I know playing bass guitar isn't going to like save the world or anything, but it's something that makes me truly happy. It's something that I really enjoy doing, and it brings some light into my life, where at some points in my life I've been very down, and then having this talent has helped pull me out of it. It hasn't entirely fixed it all the time, but it's given me a little bit of something more that I can grasp onto. Is like, yeah, it's a reason to keep going. So, you know, I feel like, well, that, and you can share your talents with the world. Like, your talent might save someone else's life. Like, if you have a really uplifting song, in the case of me making music, that song might bring somebody out of a depression. There might be a line that you sing or a line that you play that gives them this impression, because everyone interprets music differently. It might give them this impression that kind of brings out this, man, listen to that. Like they're not talking to me directly, or they're not playing this for me specifically, but at the same time they are, you know, because like music's interpreted differently by everyone, and it might save your life. So, you know, something to think about. So I feel like, yes, people deserve their talents, to get the short and sweet of it. The liberty of persons ought to be maximized. I feel like that depends on the situation. I feel like, yes, people have a right to, you know, free speech and things of that sort, because that might be because I was born in America, and these are things that, as an American, I'm very used to. Are things like freedom of speech, freedom of religion, things of that sort. So I guess the liberty thing, like your rights, is something that I have grown up with. So yes, I have a natural bent towards, I feel these are things we should have, but I feel like it's more than that. On top of the fact that I've grown up with it, I have a hard time imagining what it's like, and I know there are people who live like this, people who live under like these dictators who, you know, suppress their right to believe what they want to believe, to do what they want to do. And it's so, like, there has to be law and order to a point. I'm not saying there can't be laws, there can't be rules, but I feel like some things you can't limit. Like, if I want to believe in Judaism, if I just decide I'm gonna go do all the ceremonies, I'm gonna convert religions, this is what makes me happy, this is what gives me something to grasp onto, I feel like no one should be able to get in your way. you should just go do it. So yes, I feel like if possible, under your circumstances, yes, your liberties should be maximized. If you're an LGBT person and that's like your freedom of expression, yes, you should be able to be yourself, you know? I'm not going to get too into that because it's a little personal for me, but anyways, moving on. Value is created. Going back to that ball that you were handed from the value is discovered. If someone hands you this ball and they said, hold on to the ball because it's expensive, not only did you discover that it's expensive, they just told you this is an expensive thing. You've also just created for yourself in your mind the thought that this is an expensive product, this is an expensive object. Whereas they might tell you that and you might not believe them. You might say, oh, well, that's just their opinion because maybe it's new or it's something that they had for a while. So for them it's valuable, but maybe not for you. So I feel like part of value in general is created, or again, if you found this ball to be made of quartz or some form of crystal, not only did you discover it's made of crystal, but in your mind you have determined that crystal makes it valuable, which therefore means you have created the thought in your mind that this is a valuable object. So I guess that's kind of me explaining my answers a little bit on these, just to go into a little bit of detail so you understand a little bit. Let's go ahead and read Athena 12, shall we? 12. The Council of Zeus. The great bronze bull pulled the carriage forward, mighty bursts of steam issuing from their nostrils. Finally, they came to the gates at the top of something, then a bunch of gibberish. Here assembled all the many generations of gods and demigods and souls of mortals, steel and bronze and iron, and memory of flesh. The clouds parted far beneath, revealing the beautiful plains of Macedon, where great gleaming cities had once, I'm assuming, stood, but it's gibberish. So again, kind of some Greek mythology there. It's pretty neat. Professor Dr. Armin Hulock, The Fall of the Roman Empire, a dialectical approach. Homo sum, humanidal, nihil, I'm probably saying all of this wrong. Alenum puto. Again, probably pronouncing all of this wrong. It's just a phrase, I'm assuming. It's a phrase in Latin? Some sort of Greek, maybe? I don't know. Maybe Old Hebrew? I don't know. I can't read it. That's the point. But interesting as such perspectives of the decline of the ultimate dissolution of the Roman Empire may be, they ultimately put too much emphasis on individual catastrophic events. The real question that must be asked is why the Roman Empire, which had dealt with so many threats and catastrophes over the years, was so incapable to responding to these later problems. We must investigate the division of wealth, the structure of the government, the location of power in Roman and the location of power in Roman society. Had the Republic survived or been restored, would Rome still have fallen? Would the role of debt and slavery in creating the conditions for saying what is now called the dark... What was the role of debt and slavery in creating the conditions for which we now call the Dark Ages? That's what I was trying to say. There we go. Rome, the saying goes, was not built in a day, but it didn't fall in a day either. To register for the class, please email. Dude, I would register for your class. That's super neat. I guess we will close, and now these were added to our journal so we can read them. Oh, I like that we can actually see where they came from too. That's awesome. So we can read these later. Oh, that's so cool. And I can explore around the area. Not that I'm assuming there's anything going on here, but I like that it gives you the freedom to walk around and, try. I probably can't go anywhere on these stairs. They probably don't go anywhere. But I can walk up these stairs and find out for myself that, hey, they don't go anywhere. And I like that. And I like that in a puzzle game that's also, so philosophical. It makes you think. Like, I love it. It's so cool. It's really neat. I like deep thought, especially like when it's presented like the Shakespeare stuff I was talking about that we were studying in class. I like the thought of it. I like the thought of studying these old works, but I just wish I could understand it enough to discuss it, I guess. Like the Old English, I understand bits and pieces of it, but not near enough to have any worthwhile discussions of over the matter. So we have aced Worlds 1 and 2. We have almost unlocked our first little doohickey here. Looks like we have 2 stars. We have our first red level coming up. And, you know what? We got time. We'll do one more world. I was going to say maybe we'll call it, but no, we can do one more. We got it. We got time. Alright. Let's go. Sorry I'm yawning here. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do this yellow one first because it's straight in front of us. And then we will move on. A bit tied up. Let's see. So yeah, from here on, I don't know how any of these worlds work. So I'm hoping. Whoa. Whoa. So I mean, I guess I have to jam you to get you out of here, to then get you frozen there so that I can do this and this, which then leads me to do this. Huh. That's a way to do it. God, this game is so cool. It makes you think so deep. So philosophically, I guess would be the term. I just think it's neat. I just think it's cool. A star. Awesome. Awesome, we got a star.
Good. You are learning, as is your purpose.
Thanks.
But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
So before we finish up this world, or at least attempt to finish up the world, let's go back and get that weird little thingy. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is. But let's go back and grab it, because it looks cool. Let's go back and grab it. Unlock the thing, because it looks neat. Do we do? Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm not really good at these, but you know, I'm glad that I've figured it out this way. Oh, that's so cool. Look at the lightning. So now I've unlocked this as an object I can use in puzzles, I'm assuming. Is that what it wants?
There is much that you may learn in the halls of my temples, for there is much that you do not know.
Thanks.
That is why you are a child.
Hey.
But children are made to learn.
Indeed
and
we
in
are.
time they come to have dominion over the lands of their home. So it shall be with you and your generations.
Oh, that's cool that like the numbers fade out when you kind of beat the world. Oh, that's awesome. Super awesome. I love that. So cool. Alright, let's figure out what else we have going on here. We have a green puzzle over here. Yeah, here's our green puzzle. Stashed for later. Let's see, do we go this way? No, it's totally blocked off. Hey, just gonna Gonna go around you here. The door is locked. Whoa, hey. What do I... Okay, so I gotta get that other jammer. But how? Oh. Here's keys. I assume keys will open the door. I can just wait for you. There's no reason to... Suppose we'll just let him go on his merry way. No reason to bug you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Okay, well, we know what to do. Sort of. A little bit. A little baby bit. Grab the keys. Do this neat biz here. We capture this bro. Capture him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill. Chill out. Okay, I gotta calm down. Gotta calm down. I'm sprinting all over the place. Gotta chill, take my time, don't want to mess it up. That'd be embarrassing. I don't want to embarrass myself. Just go, grab the puzzle piece. Nice. Yay, we did it. Awesome. Let's go complete the other yellow puzzle, I guess is what this is. Yeah, other yellow puzzle. Here we go. Oh, wait, what is this? It's clear that I'm not the first to walk this path. In fact, the whole thing seems to have been consciously designed, but by the voice in the sky or some other force. So he's like questioning, like, I'm obviously not the first one here, but why is it designed so perfectly for me? Locked me up, swallowed the key. Door's locked, not entirely surprised. Anything hiding around here? Have ourselves a sweet jammer. So we'll jam that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not even see you. Oh, you sneaky bastard. I play a puzzle game, not a stealth game. This is how we do this. Therefore means we can grab you. Unblock you. Okay. I get it. Okay. Gotta chill. Gotta chill a little bit. Chill the hell out. I'm trying to like speed run this and it's not gonna go well. There's a ladder. And out we go. We did it. Well done us. Well done us. Because I know you guys were with me in spirit. You guys are always with me in spirit. I can feel it. Don't worry about it. I feel you. An escalating problem. Let's see. Whoa, bruh. Chill. Wait, are you gonna go all the way in there? Dude, you are. Oh my god, you're like the best. Okay, let's see here. Jam the thing. And it's locked. What's up here? Nothing? So we can go up and over here, but we need that jammer. The keys are in there. How do we get the jammer? Can I pick you up through the window? No? Doesn't like a bad spot. Can I? Well, I gotta get on the other side. So, like, can I pick it up here? Maybe? Can I set you? If I set you up near that, and then I climb up the stairs, could I pick you? Huh. That's one way to do it. It works. Really, I wasn't sure if that was going to work when I did it. Sweet. Grab the keys and get the hell out of here. That actually was very fast. You know, I thought that was going to take much longer. So I have to, oh, my lord. There's got to be like a second jammer. Right? There's got to be, well, wait. Is there a jammer over here that I missed? Is there like a jammer along the side somewhere? Or in one of these cubbies? Wasn't in there. Is there a jammer anywhere? Is it in there with you? Doesn't look like it. There must be a second jammer. Or a stupid angle that this one gets two things at the same time. I can't. Gotta think. Do I just book it? Nope. I mean, I got this part. This makes sense, and that's all good. But what do I do about the turret? What do I do about the freaking turret guy? The real conundrum. I have an idea, and I don't know how well it's going to work. But it's an idea. What if we bring this guy? I don't know what his path is, but is there a way we can like bring him around with us? Is that a thing? Shit. Is that a thing I can do? Is like let him through, do kind of like what we did earlier, where we took the rope, the bomb bot, had him blow up. He's got to be through by now, right? Oh, he does go in there. Okay, so then if we went like that, does that get done what I want to get done? Oh my god, it does. Dude, my brain is so smart. Oh my god, my brain. How did my brain come up with that? What? Seek counsel. What is that? I know how this works. You've got answers. I need them. Let's come to some arrangement by Rattlebear.
Here, those who are worthy may seek the counsel of my blessed messengers. But their wisdom shall not be given easily, for your accomplishments must be your own.
So, like, if I am stuck and I try it like 5 times and die a bunch, maybe then he'll actually help? I don't know. I don't know how these things work. I spent much time waiting for the designer to take my hand until I realized that he had been guiding me all along. I realized that it isn't for me to seek his help. It's for me to find it myself. It's true in a lot of things. Like, a lot of people like will turn to God or like close friends or whatever to be like kind of, I guess, their guider, their guide person of sorts. Oh my God, are you serious? And a lot of times they find in the end that whatever it was that was guiding them was really kind of wanting them to guide themselves. Sorry about that. That is blank. But yeah, it seems a lot of times that like your driving force, the person or thing you're doing everything for, wants you to do it yourself. Not out of disrespect, they just want you to learn. And I always thought that was kind of cool, and I like that this game brings that up. Let's look at this terminal, shall we? Download the profile? Yeah. Registering profile. Congratulations, your new user account has been accepted. What would you like to see? Okay, let's look at the conflicts that happened. Conflicts. The provided objective response asked for an objective one. User provided a particular account of personhood, uncomfortable with its implications. User sought to maximize both liberty and quality of life, but these ideals are incapable. User denied moral authority, but defended moral claims. User had consented ideas about value, or inconsistent ideas about value. Alright. That's what this game thinks of me, huh? It's cool. I like that this game's like analyzing you. It's neat. To display my psychological profile. You may already be criticizing your own performance, but it's clear you understand how the world of ideas affects you. Even if you are sometimes wary with the realities and allow your preferences to dictate your beliefs. You have a great deal of unused capacity which you have not turned to your advantage. Disciplined and self-controlled outside, you tend to be worrisome and insecure inside, but you pride yourself as an independent thinker and do not accept others' statements without satisfactory proof. That's scary. That's not entirely wrong. Yeah, it's actually very true, and it's creepy that it's so true to me. That psychological profile. Ugh, it gives me chills. It knows me like so well. Ugh. Go ahead and look at my account profile and move on from that. Basic account profile privileges only. Due to sending notes on your account, and despite displaying many of the characteristics of being a person, cannot be granted admin status at the time. In the meantime, please enjoy the basic account functionalities. Go ahead and look at the COM portal. Can I do that now? You currently hold a basic account. Network access is restricted to administrators. Please enjoy the basic functionalities. To log the MLA support ticket, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, I wasn't able to assist you. If you're still encountering a problem, please describe it. Lost admin password. Thank you. A report ticket has been generated and appended to your profile. Appended, is that the word? You will receive a notification when a reply has been sent. Let's look at the psychological profile again. That was actually kind of cool. Maybe I'm just going to read this to myself for a moment. God, that's just creepy. It's just creepy to me. I took like this test. My dad had a test at work that was like a psychological profile test sort of thing. That was just kind of for this, I'm not entirely sure what it was for. Just kind of this, just to see how accurate this test was, I guess. And the thing that was creepy is it's describing almost exactly this. what it's showing on the screen right now for my psychological profile, that's pretty much what it said. And that's weird to me that a game is doing the same thing that a bunch of scientists and therapists found out of a test on me. This game has found it. Oh, that's weird. I mean, it's done it. That's great. That's what the game's for, to make you think. But wow, I never thought a game would know me so well. Might as well terminate the session. I mean, we've looked at everything there is to look at. I mean, we can look at these. Let's go ahead and read these, I suppose. I forget that there's always a text document or two at the end. Let's open the AI feedback form. We keep discussing what an artificial intelligence would mean to us and how it would change our understanding of the world. It's a great topic, and I think we've covered it extensively. What we barely mentioned, though, is the other side of the coin. Whoa. My microphone is suddenly falling over. I don't know what I've done, but I don't know what I've done. Hold on. Oh, it got caught up on a shoe. I see. Alright. That's fair. Got stuck on a shoe. Move some stuff around. Here, I'll just start it over. We keep discussing what artificial intelligence would mean to us and how it would change our understanding of the world. It's a great topic, and I think we've covered it extensively. What we barely mentioned, though, is the other side of the coin. I mean, our lives would still be what they were before, AI or no AI. And the question I think we should discuss, even if it's all completely hypothetical, is the perspective of the artificial intelligence itself. What would it be like to be that creature? Just suddenly come into being, created by others as an experiment. To know all the information about yourself, to know exactly how you function. What would you think about the world? Would you see meaning? Beauty? How would you judge humanity? Where would you see yourself fitting into the grand scheme of things? I think we should try to put ourselves into the shoes of such a being. Dear Alexandra, thank you for your feedback. This is not a philosophy course, but science fiction. Or this is a philosophy course, not science fiction. That's why I almost gave up on my studies. Because he's a science fiction guy? God, that's... all of these things are so deep. I love them. It's so... God, it drives so much discussion, so much thought. And so many games don't do that. We're blessed to have so many people contributing to this project, but we've made sure everyone is on the page. But we've got to make sure everyone is on the same page. Please refer to the following people when Alexandria, Nadia, Rob, Trevor, George, Alan, Bob, Radia. Is that right? Radia? Aurora. I love the name Aurora. It's a cool name. Omar, J.E. Harrison, Frank, Jared, and Son. Formerly Soma. The Talos unit was formerly Soma. Though not directly part of our project, the archive team is sharing both physical and digital space with us. If there's any technical issue to resolve, please contact our project lead, Arkney. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Don't worry, he's nice. Is this the actual team for the archive team, like the team that made the game? If so, that's really cool. the Stratton of Stagiria, something like that. I like the Stratton of Stagiria or something. I think Stratton is right. Of Stagiria or stage. Yeah, I think it's Stagiria or Stage Area. was a Greek materialistic philosopher, or a Greek materialist philosopher associated with a peripatetic school. I think peripatetic's the word. An admirer of Aristotle, he was a proponent of empiricism and a fierce critic of philosophy that placed belief on observable truths. Though unpopular with many of his peers for his often acerbic personal manner, his commentaries on Aristotle were considered an important work. Much of his writing was lost in the destruction of the Library of Alexandria. Sorry, I punched my desk there. And we will exit. And of course it added... What?
When I was a little girl...
Oh. That's what that is. Alright, so it looks like we've completed everything except for 1 star here. Sorry about that. And on this note, I think we're going to drop back into the grand hallway, the main home of Elohim, I guess, what we would call that. And we're going to end the stream here. So thank you all so much for watching. Those of you on the stream, the 0 of you that showed up, thank you. Although thank you even if you considered it. I understand that it's late at night at the time of this recording, but you know, thank you for at least considering it, and thank you for supporting my other streams. And those of you watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for chiming in. If you were someone who just missed the stream, thank you for still watching. And if you're new here, I tend to do a lot of this kind of stuff. So if you like what you saw, stick around. There's going to be more of it. So thank you guys so much, and I will see... Oh, God. I forgot. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.